Hello and welcome, my beautiful Libras. This is your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of June the 1st to the 7th. Yes, here we are in the beginning of a brand new month, the month of June. Well, I'm telling you that fire horse is certainly charging through each week, each day, each month very quickly. So be mindful of the decisions and choices that you're making, that you don't slip up and do something in a big hurry without preparation. Let's see what we have for your download message and the theme today. You've got authority figures. You may be speaking to somebody in authority this week. Let's see what we have here for your tarot messages. What do you need to see, know, and expect as you navigate through this week? Keeping in mind this is a general, not every single card or the energy they carry may resonate with every single Libra on the planet. Take what does and throw the rest out into the universe. Let's see what we have here. Let's cut this deck and see. Okay, coming in the first row, you have been given the Seven of Swords, you've been given the Six of Swords, and you've been given the Ace of Wands. Five of Coins, 10 of Wands, 9 of Wands, the Moon, 10 of Swords, the Magician, Page of Wands, 8 of Wands, and the Four of Pentacles. End of the week, you have the Four of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and you have the Three of Wands. Okay, let's see what we have here this week. Well, starting off, you've got the authority figure. So you could be speaking to somebody in authority at your place of employment. You're somebody in a supervisory and an authoritative position. Could be your boss, could be the CEO, it could be human resources, it could be the labor board, it could be anything. But you're speaking to people who are in authority above you, people who have information and wisdom beyond you right now. So these are people you respect, you look up to, and you possibly work for. Coming in with the beginning of the week, your life or career, you've been given the card Flashback, and it says people from the past return. You may work with a previous co-worker or take back an old job. You get a second chance. So this is beautiful. So you might be reconnecting with people that you used to work with. You might get a tip or a phone call or a text or a letter or an email of some sort saying, hey, do you want a job? Do you want to come back? Would you like to return to this job? There's an opening. So you could get a second chance of returning somewhere where you had worked before. Coming in next with that, you have the Ace of Wands, the Six of Swords, and the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is that card of deception. Somebody could be sneaking around behind your back. They may portray to be your best friend and want to coerce or sweet talk or charm you into doing something, making a decision or a direction. This card says it's sneakiness. There's sneaky energy going on around you, but they're going to get caught at the end of the day. You're good at character analysis, and somebody's either going to tip you off and let you know about it, or you will find out. They're not going to be in your circle for long. The Six of Swords is leaving troubled waters and going to calmer shores. So this could be a relationship or a friendship that you thought you could trust, and now you've said, I'm out of here. You're heading in a new direction, and things are going to get better for you because of it. It was a hard decision to make, but you feel as though it's divine guidance leading you there. The Ace of Wands is a beautiful card of new beginning, and it is that card of beginning, taking action. It's where you are newly inspired to create something original or go after your dream. New and exciting career opportunities often show up with this card, and you may suddenly decide you're going to learn something new. You could be learning a hands-on new skill, maybe a new hobby, maybe a new craft, but also you could be doing something that's very serious, like opening your own business. So you have a passion for this, and some of you may actually be changing your careers here as you move forward. Continue believing in yourself, because this is what's going to guide you to move forward. Walking away from things that don't serve you. Coming in with your focus part of the reading, which is your career and money card. Libra, you've been given the card Award, and it says winning money, payoff for effort, recognition. Your career could involve advancement, professional work, and fame. So you're getting recognized for who you are, talents that you have, and the hard work that you put out. This is going to elevate you. You could be getting a raise, a bonus. You could be also winning some money. It's a payoff for the efforts that you've made. You're getting recognition, and the work that you do is very professional because you make it that way. You're advancing in the career part of your life. You've got the Nine of Swords, the 10 of Wands, and the 5 of Pentacles. The Nine of Swords says you could be, some of you, taking your troubles to bed. Your head's racing. You're not getting your rest. or your sleep because you're thinking of the negative aspects of your day. This card says, let it go. Leave your troubles beside the bed. Don't take them to the pillow at night, because when we don't get our rest, it does affect our immune system, and we can end up with illness. So we don't need that. You need to be running on all your energy level. The Ten of Wands says it's going to be over. Okay, you struggled. You couldn't see the forest for the trees. You pushed on and you did complete something. It was difficult. Yes, you got there, but was it fun? Probably not. You've made a decision now. You're no longer going to be the beast of burden for other people. You're only going to take on what you can handle. You don't want to have burnout, and so you're making your life easier in the future. The Five of Pentacles says don't internalize. Don't take things on your own. Don't carry the burden all by yourself. There's help out there. Okay, the key and the door. All you have to do is go out there, lift your chin, and ask for assistance. It will be there for you. Once you ask, you'll receive, and you'll be able to feel and get out of that situation. Coming in the center position, your help, your hurdle, or your challenge, you do get the card, the Scythe. Okay, so basically, you know, this is the old adage, to everything there is a season and a time of every purpose under the sun. And that is a spiritual biblical saying, scripture. So be careful. This represents a swiftness and sharpness. It can cut through with precision, with a sharp and clear vision. It can be an accident, a deep cut, a break, or sometimes a difficult decision that needs to be made. It can also bring a good harvest. It can also bring a warning. So this is about looking for things around you, listening to your little voice of reason, paying attention to the details. So this, be careful, okay, especially if you're working with any sharp tools at work or at home. You could injure yourself. This is a card of that. But I love to see the wheat. This is harvest time. It's getting close for you to see your harvest come in, your abundance. Get ready to bail all that abundance up. The Magician comes in, the Ten of Swords comes in, and the Moon comes in. You're up on your feet and back in the game. That's what the Ten of Swords is all about. The worst is over. You had to deal with a lot in the past, great disappointments. You felt held back, held down, betrayed, and you couldn't get on your feet to move forward no matter what. Well, it's over now. This is a card that says that's where you're going. You're heading in a new direction, and you're not going to turn around because you don't need to go back there. The Moon comes in. This is a card of disillusion. Don't get up in your head and start presuming and assuming things before you get your answers. You need to trust your instincts and your gut feeling and find things out that you need to know. If you're unsure about something, it's because you don't have clarity. You need to go and do your research. Find out those answers and secrets that are being hidden, and you will be able to surface again and take that breath of fresh air. The Magician. Yeah, universe has got your back. They say you've got all the resources to create the magic and happiness you want. You had the dream. You planted the seeds. Now go on and get out there and go after it. Don't be afraid. Take that leap. This can be time, effort, support, love, good health, or money coming your way to help you move forward. Coming in, messages from Spirit and your guides. You've got find balance, weigh up the situation. So this is, you know, someone has been made burning the candle at both ends here, okay? All right. And playing too hard or their life is lopsided. Time to bring more balance into your life and moderate some of the extremes that are occurring. The work, play, rest area in your life are out of whack. And unless you bring in some balance, other areas of your life are going to suffer. It is a time to be accountable for lifestyle and bring about improvements. A balanced way of looking at this situation is needed for success. Weigh up all your options before moving forward and proceeding. So things are a bit out of balance right now, and that could be because you don't have all the answers right now either, or it could be because you're not getting enough rest. But you are going to move on, and if you trust your gut instincts and you take yourself to center, just breathe and take your time looking at all the opportunities and the options available. The Four of Pentacles comes in, the Eight of Wands comes in, and the Page of Wands. The Four of Pentacles is holding on to energy, space, people, relationships. But I often read it that you're holding on to money because she's holding her purse strings here. You're budgeting. She's often called the miser, but I like to call her the budgeter. She's mindful of her spending. She's not going to go out and emotionally blow her money. She's not going out there and gambling it away and taking risks. This is the card of being mindful of your spending. Remember, find a balance. Don't allow yourself to get caught up in some get-rich-quick scheme. The Eight of Wands comes in and things are going to pick up. If things have been kind of slow here for a while, get ready because you're going to hit the ground running. You're going to be wearing a lot of hats and have a lot of jobs to do, but you're capable of it. Just be mindful of what you're doing and prepare yourself. These wands are flying, which could refer to booking an airline ticket somewhere for a vacation or business. And it could be the wands of Cupid. Somebody could be coming forward to let you know their feelings. The Page of Wands, yes, feeling elated and ambitious and eager to move in a new direction. Wands are all about that. Wands come in and it's all about moving forward. And when we get the beautiful little knights, or pardon me, the beautiful little pages, they come as messengers, okay? And this one's caught your fancy. This idea that's coming in from this individual, or this information that is going to get your attention. You want to take action, and you're a little unsure, but have no fear. You're totally ready to go, and you shouldn't delay a minute. This could be career related. You could be receiving information here, as I had said in the beginning, about someone stepping forward and maybe saying, hey, there's an opening at said place, and you might want to take advantage of that. You want to try something new. You're feeling bored, and this is the time for you to step up and do that. Coming in at the end of the week, possible future energy and your angel card number. Look what you got. You've got 3 ones. Of course, that is a single digit 3, but it's a card of honesty, and we know the ones are very spiritual. Life goals, missions, sense of self, important projects. It is time of intense self-development. Focus your mind on your craft. You already have what it takes to succeed, but practice makes you a master. It also serves to find you true purpose. Leveling up in your career or business is of priority right now, and you're doing that. You've always been a hard worker, Libra, but I think you're stepping up and even giving it more effort. The 3 of Wands comes in, the Knight of Cups comes in, and the 4 of Cups. You might be bored. You might get a slow day this week where you're sitting there thinking, I feel like I'm missing out on life and an opportunity. Keep your eyes open at all different possibilities, okay? Don't sit there and put all your eggs in one basket. Realize that the grass can be greener if you are open to trying new things and doing new things, demonstrating and teaching new things. The 3 of Wands comes in and it says, well, you are coming into your own and you are seeing increments or even larger amounts of success that are following suit. You could be waiting for your ship to come in again because you've seen some success. Maybe you had a good week where you made a lot of money and you're waiting for the next one to come in, but you're not going to make it unless you get moving to create that work. The Knight of Cups comes in, somebody caring, loving. They may be coming in quickly to sweep you off your feet, and you could fall madly in love with somebody. Or they could be bringing something to the table of life, an opportunity, an idea, a project, an event that could make you love it. But they can also just be somebody bringing you an invitation and saying, hey, do you want to go to a wedding with me? All right, my beautiful Libras, this is your reading for this week. And I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful week. Always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you. And I'll see you soon. And on a final note, remember, I go live every single Sunday with Ann Ellis Angels, and we give out messages to whoever wants to come in our chat room. So remember, that's 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Sunday. Hopefully, I'll see you there. Take care.